Welcome back to the office at Whitetail Ridge, everyone. And this one today is going to be more of a, I guess, a Q&A, more on my part than anything. But I've owned this sawmill. It's a OS 23 by the Frontier Company, and I've owned this sawmill for about 3 years now. And there is a learning curve when it comes to running and owning these things. One of them is use every available piece of equipment that you can to save your back. That's a big one. But another one that I have found, which is probably more important than anything else, is the blades. And as you can see, I have some wood miser blades back here behind me, which I have found, in my personal opinion and personal experience, they're the ones that just work the best for me. And I like the double hard ones and the 747 turbo blades because they have a better cut quality. And that's really all I can say. They last longer and they have a better cut quality altogether. But the real reason for this video is that, you know, I am not an expert. I am not highly experienced by any means. I'm learning my way through it. And the way I see it, that's pretty well the only way you're going to get better at something and master a craft, is to jump into it and just go for it. So the big question here is, for the more experienced sawyers and professionals in this realm, if you don't mind helping someone who's asking, that is, I know you can sharpen your blades on your own, and I have a pile of blades here that just need cleaned up, and for the most part, they're decent blades. Some of them are junk. Like, I don't like the saber tooth blades that are actually made for and come with this mill, but I know I can probably put a better edge on them and do better with them. So the question here is I know I can sharpen them, but is there a way to make a homemade sharpener that works best, that someone has experience with? Or am I better off, and probably so, better off buying a shop made or store made or whatever, store bought one? And if that is the case, which sharpener would I be better off getting? Because one thing you will learn when buying a mill, if you do or already own one, whether it be a bandsaw or a regular mill, that blades are probably your number one expense, as long as that's the only thing that you're, going through. But it's cheaper, I would say, in my opinion, with everything else, just like a chainsaw, to sharpen and reuse. So I pose that question to the more professional people in the group. What is the best way to sharpen these, and what sharpener should I look into getting? Because I'd rather not spend $30 a blade or more in some cases every single time I need a blade. And again, an important lesson learned is that keeping a sharp blade on the machine at all times within reason is the best way to go. You're going to get better lumber, and just the machine's going to operate a lot smoother, which I have found out through trial and error. So again, what is the best sharpener? Where do I get it? Where do I look? I appreciate everyone's input and help. Have an amazing evening. And again, I appreciate any help that you can offer to me. Have a great day.